Good morning, my Facebookers and my YouTubers. I had made a video before, and I know you haven't seen it as yet, but I'll upload it as soon as I get out today. Out of the hospital. I came in on, I'm going out. I'm leaving the hospital because I got my clearance. I still have a long way to go, to train the lungs and to, get everything going. But God has cleared me. The doctors came this morning for the round, and I am ready to go out. Praise be to God. Yes, a lot of you might not know that He exists, or you're just trying to suppress it within your system, or you just don't want to acknowledge it because maybe things that you're seeing happening around other people that you have been with for times, and you think that if they know God, why do they behave the way they do? But I'm here to tell you that God is real. I'm gonna hold on a minute. Okay, das ist eine Übung-Basket.
Genau. Diese können Sie,
Ja.
Becken in die Luft stoßen,
Voilà.
seitlich liegen, Bein hoch,
Oh,
gerade liegen, Bein hoch, aufstehen, absitzen,
ja,
auf Stuhl,
Stuhl,
auf eine Bein und dann Ferse hoch
ja,
und auf eine Bein, Bein nach außen.
außen, okay.
Und hinten ist noch Laufen.
Okay.
Ziel ist, dass Sie vielleicht Montag diese 3 machen, Dienstag diese 3.
Okay, let's do it.
Mittwoch Pause,
Ja.
dann wieder Donnerstag diese 3, Freitag diese 3.
Oh.
Samstag Pause, Sonntag vielleicht diese und diese.
Okay.
Okay? Versuchen am Morgen,
Und am Abend.
genau, 3 Runden, 3 mal 12 bis 15 Wiederholungen.
Das tue ich.
Okay?
Ja, danke vielmals.
Also, ich wünsche eine gute Heimreise und alles Gute weiterhin.
Yes, you should have talked with your audience.
Ja.
Yes, so I get my exercise sheet. So I am just waiting for the letter with the prescription for the drugs that I will be able to take when I leave out, and the instructions for further therapy, and to do the best I can on the survival rate. A lot of us, we have our health challenges, and we don't seem to take it good care of ourselves. I don't say things can't happen, and I'm sure a lot of you are aware that I'm asthmatic, that when it flames up and it affects the lungs and it closes the lungs literally off, you know that you are in big problem. And that's where I found myself to be in. So, with all this, I'm just here to tell somebody out there, take your health care to another level. Don't just let it be. Don't just say, I'll wait until tomorrow or whatever, because tomorrow might be too late. It could have been too late for me. If I'd spend maybe a little bit more time, I've been here since Thursday, and if I'd spend a little bit more time on the outskirts, I don't know if I'll be here to share my story with you. And therefore, I appeal to all of you. I started doing back again this mental illness program. And if you are one of those persons who are in that field or medical field, and you wanna come on the program, I'd be glad, to have you on the program with me, because it's very important. Our health is a top. When we don't have no health, we have nothing. Whether you have a job or not, and your health declines, it doesn't make sense at all. So I'm truly grateful to God, to the man above, the man that is above all men, for this opportunity once again to say I'm standing on top of my GRAVE to share and to announce to the world that He is who He said He is, and that we ought to believe Him. we ought to believe him and to be mindful and to be grateful for the people who stand with us in prayers, the people who are there. You know, they might not have money to give you, but they have a shoulder that you can lean on. They can empower you through word, the empowerment of the word through the Bible, and all these things, and to enable you to grow in goodness daily as you walk this life, you know, and to find activity for us to do, to let our lungs become free, you know. I always take, and then many, you know, I always take it upon myself to really try to put things out there. I'm not an empowerment speaker or a you know, but I just try to put things out there for us all to learn from. You know, I don't have to come with no big grammar to give anybody, so they have to go look at encyclopedia to find out what the words mean. But to let you know that your life means something. It's worth the while. It's worth every bit of it. You don't take it for granted. You don't just throw it away because you think that nobody cares. There are people who care for you, and they will always be caring. If you think that somebody only cares for you when they give you money, that's not care. They just sometimes give you the money because they don't like when you keep on pestering them. But there are people who cares beyond the money that they give you. They care about you as an individual. They care about your life, how you live, how you breathe. They care enough, you know. And we're trying our best to do everything possible to show each and every person out there that there are people who cares. And if you would just lend an helping hand to someone and show them that you too care. People are caring for you. So it's not just one-sided, it's two-sided. If somebody show you empathy, come on, reciprocate it back and show kindness to another. We can't do this on our own. We have to do this together. We can't sit down and say, oh, people, nobody give me anything. You have not given out anything as well. You want others to give to you, but you don't give. You become a retaining wall. You just keep on collecting. You're not even recycling. You know, all these things. You have to look into yourself. Look into your life. See how you live. Look at your thoughts. Because others can't see your thoughts, but they can see your actions. They can see your actions. Your actions speak volumes of words. And what you put out there is what you're going to get. It's coming back to you. You know, and in kind deeds and thoughts, all these are necessary. All these are necessary for you. It builds up your health line, your mental line, your physical line, and your spiritual intellect. And therefore, you got to show kindness, empathy, you know, have compassion for others as well. It's not just to ask, to only want to ask. You only want to ask, but you have nothing to give. You know, because the people who normally gives are the very same people who will say they have less than enough, but they're less than enough. They use it to help you, to help you. You know, sometimes you say, oh, I don't talk much, but when you want money or something from somebody, you have a long list ready, but you can't communicate. That's to show you that you're unbalanced. Come on. In this season that we're in, the Lenten season that we're in, I can only say to all of us, let us change our thoughts, our mindset. Let's change the way how we look at things. Let's change the way how we organize and do things. But let us do it in the right manner, in an orderly fashion that speaks volume for years to come, not just for a minute. That people will say, yes, it was good that I've met you. They would know exactly why you were there. You might not have millions to give someone. You might not have thousands or even $1 to give someone. But you have something that comes out of you, that empathy. They can change things around. When I came into this room, it was under quarantine. Any person who comes in, they had to put on a mask. And I remember once they had to put on the glasses spotlight. And today I'm sharing with a neighbor. She came in last night. That's what God can do. That's what God can do. The man above. The man that is greater than all men. I don't care which language, which culture you are out of. The man that is greater than all men. He knows how to change situation around. The doctors and all doctors have to be wondering how he does things. The doctor of all doctors, the greatest physician of all time. He's our deliverer. He can deliver us without armies or multitude. He's there for us. I'm just here to say to somebody this morning, I'm free. I'm free indeed. I felt his presence. I felt his power. I've seen his work. I'm a walking, living testimony of what God can do. I came in not knowing if I would leave this place. My chances were down to 0. But by this help and by the special doctors and nurses and what he has put in store for me, physiotherapy, you know, or everybody, the hotelier, everybody, the cleaner, I appreciate every one of them. I appreciate everyone for the work that they put in to make my stay here comfortable, push me beyond limits, push me to take my, nebulizer to push me. Even when sometimes my body seems as if it were to, no, there was a ship, somebody was there to push me. And I realized that when time, we always sit and said, oh, I don't want nobody in my space. No. Sometimes you need a little push. Sometimes you need a little slap. When I said a slap, I didn't say somebody beating you up. Sometimes you need a very big push for you to propel you to the next level. You know, to take you out of where you are dangling, stagnant, and to help you to help you to move up a little bit more. That's what we need. And that's the reason why I do my lives when I do them. To have someone else out there. Oh, this thing not gonna work with me at all. You see, so we have to tell ourselves that we need another We need each other to survive. We need each other to survive. Oh my gosh, this lady uses perfume. It's bothering me now. We need each other to survive. You know. Oh gosh. You see, we need each other to survive. We need a way forward. And sometimes we're dragging our feet because why? We are unbalanced. You see, we are unbalanced. We need a sustainability to balance ourselves, to carry our life on, take care of our health, in whatever means and way to find it possible to do. You know, when I said the man above, he knows all things well, and he will do it. I've got to get out because she uses spray and it's bothering me a bit, so I need to get out of the room. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you all with the love of the Lord. God bless. This is Archbishop Pat Otto Zurich saying, keep on praying, keep on trusting, and walk in peace. Shalom.